thought they were going to be some kind of super team, but doesn't really feel like it's coming together at the moment. Lynn Vision have made some good changes, even pitching some players from Tyloo. And starting this series off on Dust2 is looking very promising from them. They just absolutely dominated the Huns on this map, like, what, 2 hours ago? So they're going to be feeling very confident going into this game. And they'll be starting out on the T side, which means that you have seen ATOX choose to start on defense. Very, very quick one straight into B. It's going to be accuracy to defend. Kabali's in the backside of the site. Unchecked on car, though. And Lynn Vision are having a tough time getting out of this smoke.
Yeah, they have now, though, started to filter their way across, but there has been a big rotation out from ATOX. They've got all their members over here on B. There's nothing to do for Amelia. That's a pretty straightforward pistol. Very nice and clean from ATOX. And remembering that they're coming into today really quite fresh. At this stage, last night, they'd played already 2 best-of-3s. Massive grind of a day for them, but looking fresh and ready for this grand final.
Yeah, been playing a lot of CS lately. Lot of different series in multiple different qualifiers. Lots of Asia qualifiers going around at the moment. Lynn Vision buying Skaka the Scout. Just going to go with Glocks and a Deeg. Outside of that, straight through the box. That didn't even look like it was on MIQ's head, to be perfectly honest. And Cabal is very brave to peek into mid after that's just a lapse. Flash up over the top to try to send in Dobu. Amelia's recovered the Scout and wants to continue to try to do some more damage with it.
This is a very dangerous play from Dobu. Zesta has managed to grab Starry. That's over towards Long. It looks like Cabal is kind of helping Dobu out here in a sense, but he does have to be aware. I think he is pretty aware of Westmelon's position now. Obviously, with the way that he peeks it, you know, you look at that and go, okay, well, he knew. But just from what we've been seeing over the last sort of day or two, I've actually seen Westmelon try and do that exact kind of thing a couple times, and ATOX will be very familiar with Lynn Vision's game, having played them quite a bit. So if that's not just a today and yesterday kind of a thing for Westmelon, I think Dobu's kind of read into that a little bit, being aware that there's a player close by, kind of knowing some of those tendencies, and cleared it out pretty comfortably, because it did look like he was really locked in on that fight and lower.
Once again, the buy comes through for Lynn Vision. Zaka doubling down on the Scout. Much slower kind of defaulty round. Just a little bit of util pressure and grenades being exchanged on Long to start things off. HE nading towards lowers does find Westmelon. Another one thrown into lowers. Westmelon's ate both of those, so he should be pretty full for a while. Some nade juggling here from the CTs, and in towards middle off the back of the flash. Despite being low, Westmelon really trying to open up the middle of the map.
ATOX happy to hold on to it for the moment. Got a little bit of util still to play with. Accuracy's got an insend, but playing close behind the door might not get the chance to use it. A lot of toing and froing happening right now. There'll be some audio cues going over to ATOX. You would have heard that grenade drop on the ground.
Push it to Long Heart. Zesta gathering some information. The longer the Lynn Vision take, the more difficult this round is going to get for them. Still a couple of mollies on the map. One towards mid doors here, and one on Catwalk for MIQ, who's playing a little bit of a disruptive off angle. There you go, jumps up. Nice little opener. A molly looking to delay, but I think it's just going to land straight inside of the smoke. No, it is delaying Lynn Vision. It's pushing them back into Zesta. I'll be very surprised if they can break through this round. There's a triple flank already coming out on Cat.
Yeah, I want to say that was actually a T-molly that might have landed in front of Lynn Vision. Just having a look at the minimap, I'm not sure. But either way, actually Lynn Vision are going to push their way through here, because everyone from ATOX is actually coming from behind. There was no one on site to hold them away, and that ends up actually being an incredibly clean round for Lynn Vision. Yeah, timing just a tiny bit off there for ATOX. Zesta was a little bit too slow in the end and ineffective.
So Lynn Vision get that first gun round across the line. And the tech issues continue here in the IEM Dallas qualifier. We've lost a player on ATOX. They have been playing in boot camp, some of them. It's a bit of a ping diff on some of these players. I'm kind of wondering if some of them are boot camping and some of them aren't. Like 60 looks, 60 to Hong Kong looks like more of a Mongolia ping to me, perhaps. Whereas some of the other guys are on like 20. So not sure. Just speculation, of course.
Well, it begins. Only 3 rounds into the game. Westmelon hasn't really been doing a whole lot, has he? 27 damage over 3 rounds. It's just been a bit of a punching bag.
Probably time to cut him, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not the performance you want to see in the first 3 rounds of Dust 2.
That's facts.
I think I've seen enough.
All right. Was Dobu having a little bit of an issue yesterday as well, I think. So he's going to have to get that sorted.
For sure. Getting sick of this bloke's shenanigans, honestly.
You tell him.
Thinks he can just do whatever he wants, you know? He thinks he can leave ATOX when they're trying to qualify for EPL and just pop off to the minor. He thinks he can hold up the main ESL CS channel. Like, this guy's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Don't yet have an ETA on how long this is going to take. We can have a little bit of a relax. Well, what's going on in your world, Pilski?
Well, I picked my dog up for the vet. I haven't seen her in a month.
Right.
Because she was very sick.
Did she go crazy?
Yeah, she was pretty happy.
Yeah.
My other dog kind of popped off when I came home as well.
Love that for you.
For a while. It kind of sounded like he was telling me off for leaving for so long.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been gone so long.
Yeah. So that's nice. Always good to see nice. some puppies.
All right. Well, as you can see down there, we've got a bit of a tech pause, bit of an internet issue, it seems, on the behalf of Dobu. So we might just have a little break here and come back when the game's ready to go. And we're back. Hasn't taken too long. Dobu ready to go by the looks of things, and hopefully ATOX are as well. That last round didn't quite come together the way they would have liked it to, so jury's out as to who's going to run away with things early on here, and the answer might start to become a little bit more Lynn Vision favored as this round plays out. Amelia catches up with Zesta around the side of that smoke, and that is now a nice long take for Lynn Vision.
Yeah, ATOX on the verge of economic reset. If they cut, what is MIQ doing? Like, genuinely, what on earth is that bloke doing?
He wants to be the hero. He wanted to be the hero.
Oh, my lord.
Okay,
Dobu's got the scout tag. Nice little trade back. Flash is being scaled up over the top to try to set up Amelia. And accuracy's got a CC and no armor. And no real hope of winning this round, let's be honest.
Yep. Everyone just trying to do it on their own there for ATOX. Not exactly the best of looks. And so accuracy's going to go have a little bit of a look, see if he can grab himself a gun. That is actually going to be allowed in the end. Well, never mind, not quite. He got a bit stuck. So, immediate response really from Lynn Vision, and they're going to start to put themselves together on this T side of Dust2.
Yeah, 2 really clean rounds in a row. You can see the effects of that on their economy. T-side money's out of control. They're going into the anti-eco. Even after ATOX finish off this eco, they're still not going to have great money. They only got 2.4 loss. Like rifles and bare bones util, unless they want to go down to MP9s. Full long take for Lynn Vision. Not wanting to get anywhere near any of these pistols. ATOX going to respond by taking the middle of the map. Trying to contest here on this long take, but they don't really have a flash to be sending through the smoke. They're going to throw their own long smoke there and try to push through, but it's pretty much a firing squad here. Lynn Vision really dotting the I's and crossing the T's. You can even see a player or two anti-flash it long there, anticipating the flash play that was never to come. And this is looking like a very clean round for them.
As it should be. That was a bit of a problem in the earlier match against the Huns. No, maybe not that kind of round against the USPs, but certainly the sort of pistol armor buys were a problem. At least nice to see Lynn Vision getting that one over the line pretty comfortably.
Another buy round here for ATOX, though. They've got a lot of work to do. Like, Lynn Vision, this is a fantastic start to Dust2 after losing the pistol. 1-3-1. Starry contesting long. Trying to go for an opening pick there. Nice and early on. Blowing open the smoke, just keeping the pressure on long. Lynn Vision just walking through the middle of the map. They have a very good read here on what ATOX's opening gun round setup is. What opening gun round is one of the easiest rounds to kind of anti-strat a little bit. A lot of teams will just do the same tendencies over and over, and you can see Lynn Vision, they have a very clear read on what's happening here. They've just walked their way using absolutely no util straight through the middle of the map.
Yeah, plenty of
put
options.
A lot of pressure on. And you can see that after they do that, they're just waiting for a push elsewhere. Like, they basically have thrown the gauntlet down to the CTs, taken the middle of the map, and said, you guys have to do something now.
Accuracy's going to get a deep upper smoke. So he might be thinking about doing something over there on the B side of the map. Kormisu has been pulled away. Once again, it will probably be an A finish here for Lynn Vision. They were doing this a lot in the game against Huns, just kind of working their way up short, getting that plant for short, and playing the round out that way. More of a forward hold from Dobu than what we saw from the Huns. See if he's going to have any success. The answer is no. Nice clean shot from Kormisu, and that's exactly what Lynn Vision wants. You know, just get a kill or two on their way in, get the plant down, and there's not really much of a recourse for ATOX at this stage.
No, they haven't juggled their util very well there. I think there was a molly on the long player. I think you really want that cat player to have molly. It would have made a pretty big difference in that round, like holding a couple of key pieces of util. But this is what I was talking about. When you fall behind early on the CT side, you're just not going to have access to those full belts of utils. So they used a lot of util establishing that minimum map control. But Lynn Vision has looked like a completely different slip ups against the pistol in case they own on this map, and today, like, see the pistol, they've already looked really dominant. That opening gun, very good, clean read. So, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Rough going at the moment for ATOX. They do typically like to lean into the double AWP setup on this map, and unfortunately they don't have the money to even get a single AWP at the moment, so that's a long way away for both accuracy and MIQ. MIQ, who really is on struggle street. I don't know how we've played 6 rounds and he's died 7 times. Same for Dobu. But anyway.
I think it must be like when they DC and reconnect,
Yeah,
they die.
counts as a death.
So that's probably like bugging out the HUD a little bit. First good thing that ATOX has had going for them though. Opening pick in this round. Now they just need to convert. A little bit of a jiggle from accuracy. Wants to try to shut down any kind of B pressure. There's the mid to B smoke, but Lynn Vision just wanting to contact uppers here. Accuracy going to slow them down. Wants to buy time for Cabal to come in on the rotate, but Cabal is very convinced that this is going to be a mid to B. ATOX just cleared catwalk. So they're just going to play retake B here. Trust the numbers. The issue is that B is a notoriously difficult site to retake. So a 4v5 conversion is very much on the cards for the T's, especially when they get an entry like that.
That should be pretty easy to secure here. Cormisu's going to toss that one across to Westmelon, who will plant it on the floor. Fast retake attempt here from Zestar. That's worked out in a sense, but quick trades back on through. Cormisu has brought it down to the 1v1. MIQ is out on the side. He is defusing that bomb, sitting inside the smoke. Zakar is going to chance it, and he chances it incorrectly this time around. So that'll be a round for ATOX, an expensive one to be sure, but a round nonetheless.
I think that's fine. Their money is really good on the T side here. Like, at the end of the day, they've taken almost all of the guns away from ATOX and put them on the verge of getting reset. So, min-maxing things over time, Lynn Vision will still be the team that comes out ahead if they can just close out one of the next 2 or 3 gun rounds and keep things close in the meanwhile. Quick approach in towards upper here. I don't know if a smoker's gone awry to try to pull out the molly there. Straight out onto the site. Cabal trying to fight for his life on top of it. Flash is going over the top, and you can see ATOX again trying to fast flood back in.
Getting that plant down. Taking a little bit of time in the end there for Lynn Vision, but this will be a real test once again for ATOX. MIQ having a look. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to catch Starry here, but definitely getting into position. Starry seems... Is he aware of this? Is he looking in that direction? Or is he just looking at the doors? I don't really know, but either way, Lynn Vision buying that time nicely. ATOX have lost the player in upper dark. Starry, he was just watching the doors themselves. He'll get himself a double. It's MIQ again solo, but time running out here. Starry doesn't need to even take the fight. He will, which will prove to be a mistake. Defuse on once again. MIQ saves it for ATOX, and they're up to 4.
Yeah, they're scraping these CT gun rounds together. Once again, that's another expensive one, and their loss bonus is even worse than before. All Lynn Vision need is just this 1 T round to break that money. But got to give credit where credit's due for ATOX. Coming up clutch every time. It'll definitely add to their round count towards the end of the half and make their life a little easier on that T side. Quick smokes exchanged on long. A lot of util into the middle of the map here for Lynn Vision. ATOX debating whether they want to respond to that straight away or not. Flash. Pushing MIQ off the line. Lynn Vision established catwalk control. A lot of util being held into the mid to late round. Just look how much the CTs have right now. They are just waiting for Lynn Vision to pull the trigger on this execute, and then they want to make their lives impossible. disrupt them as much as possible with the util. You can see that's a very clear adjustment from ATOX to hold much more util over into the mid to late round here.
Well, Envision, once again, going to be happy with their short control. And it seems that that's where they're going to head. We've got the palm flash ready to go for Dobu. MIQ on the line with the orbit. He's going to take some breaking open. There's the swing from Dobu. He's going to be good for one. Gets a lot of damage done and stalls it up for Lynn Vision. They are really now under that time pressure with 17 seconds left on the clock. They've lost numbers. They still have to kind of get past MIQ. Try to get that plant down. They will at least be able to do so. The lot resting on the shoulders here of Zaka holding on to short solo with the orb. While the two remaining riflers try to hold onto the side, and that doesn't look like it's quite going to happen. Zaka has to trade things out. He's in all sorts of trouble. Oh, the spray. Not quite good enough to get two. Westmelon solo, he was low. He'll be finished off, and ATOX have strung together now 3 rounds in a row. And look, some of them were a little bit neither here nor there, but that one starts to look a little better, and there's that double AWP that I spoke about.
Yeah, they're really adjusting to Lynn Vision's pacing right now. Like, all of that util that they hold over into the mid-round makes a huge difference in that round. Lynn Vision just playing with the same pacing over and over again, and it's getting a little bit too readable. They need to mix in a bit of a faster round here or there to keep ATOX honest. But I agree with you. That's a cleaner round for ATOX. They get a double AWP picked up. Retain 3 guns. And 5 rounds on CT. You're already pretty happy with that. Anything more than that is kind of a bit of a bonus. Envision going to go for this B contact behind the AWP, it looks like. Cabal flashing them off the line. Accuracy gets that opening pick on top middle, though. So Lynn Vision has lost their lurker. They're going to try to burst out. But Zaka's killed his teammate. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's gone from bad to worse. Call Me Sue's going to try to salvage. It's not really going to be enough. A 4-on-2. We've already seen ATOX can retake this site at an even numbers. I'm not sure they're going to have too much difficulty doing it with 2 players the advantage. All right, now the bomb plant hasn't even gone down. Yep. So time, not necessarily a pressure here for Lynn Vision, but they are feeling really quite trapped on this B bomb site. ATOX not going to be making any moves until they have to. Nice tag in there from MIQ. On to Call Me Sue. Dobu finish off Zaka. Here comes the flood. Call Me Sue. It was exciting for a moment, but there was always going to be a bit too much to do. And that is now 6 for ATOX on the CT side.
Hell of a shot. He's having a great game here, Call Me Sue. He had some quieter maps earlier. But totally agree with you. It was touch and go for ATOX, but now they are kind of flying through the CT side. It's going to force out a attack timeout from Lynn Vision. ATOX playing a phenomenal game so far. Really want this spot in Dallas. Could be a 2 Mongolian teams at an international event kind of angle. Especially if they win Dust2. I don't think when we're going straight down the map pool even, there's any real free wins for either of these teams though. So post-tack timeout. Lynn Vision had some weird money, but they bought up regardless. Down to Galil Zanateki. Really focusing on maximizing the utility. They know they're up against a double AWP, and they know that ATOX has been quite greedy with their utility. See what they come up with. Once again, playing a slower default. Which I have to say, against the double AWP is definitely risking getting picked in the middle of the map. But hasn't elapsed just yet.
Well, accuracy certainly having a look. Hasn't been given too much of an opportunity just yet. MIQ is also waiting for them at short. Starry's playing a dangerous game, jumping like that. Counter smoke will be out. ATOX now have kind of been cut in half. It is going to be a B hit by the looks of it. Cabal having dropped will really put some pressure now onto accuracy. He's got players coming in behind him. He had to take a challenge on one side. It ends up being Amelia that knocks him over anyway. So this honestly could just be a save call for ATOX, but seems like they want to stick around for now.
They can't afford to replace these guns.
No.
MIQ ready with the flash pinned.
This is interesting. This better be a damn good retake from ATOX.
That's not a good
to
start.
justify this. Flash over the top. Zesta having a bit of a look. Hasn't really seen too much. Gets in and there's nothing there. I mean, is anyone surprised at this point?
No, I think they definitely should have saved here and tried to play for a 7th round. Look at their money, Jordan. 2K on 3 of them.
Yeah.
That
they had 3 guns.
Yeah, they could have had 3 guns and like M4 light armor or Fatmas with an MP9. Like that could be their buy right now in round number 12. They had a better chance at getting a 7-5 saving those 3 guns than they had at trying to force the retake. For sure. So, yeah. What can you do? Decisions were made. They weren't good ones. But you still got to praise ATOX for scraping at least 6 together here. We'll see if they can cause an upset. Buzz got that hero rifle. There's really nothing else going on in this round for ATOX, though. Let's be honest. 3 flashes and a half buys worth of weapons with a hero rifle. You can very much see they don't want to go into the late round. They're stacked up around Catwalk. They want to crunch mid. And Lynn Vision is very, very safe right now. They're doubled up in backyard. You can see Lynn Vision, they're just using so much utility moving through the middle of the map. They know exactly what ATOX wants to do. They want to try to play anti that B crunch.
Getting aggressive there on short. Amelia's dealing with it nicely.
It's all over that.
Another good map from Amelia. 9 and 6, nothing crazy, but it's definitely been solid. Driving force behind Lynn Vision's win over the Huns earlier on. And if he can continue that form, then today might be a good day for Lynn Vision. The flick doesn't connect for Zaka. But Westmelon's there for the kill anyway. So far, so good for Lynn Vision. It looks like they're about to equalize the 6-6 scoreline. For Misu can't quite get it done, but Zaka will. And that is it, even as we can get at the end of the first half. 6 apiece. 6-6 the scoreline in the first half of this first map. Lynn Vision and ATOX playing off for a slot in IEM Dallas. First half doesn't really tell us a whole lot, I don't think. It's obviously a map where you can really get a lot done on either side. So quite intrigued to see how this second half will play out.
Yeah, Zaka looking to be the first point of contact. This is the same pistol that Lynn Vision was playing before. Westmoreland trying to set him up with a flash, which worked out pretty well against the Huns, but this doesn't feel like they've got the right timing. Zaka almost caught out of position. Lucky to be alive, if I'm being honest. And ATOX will push him back for now.
Well, Zaka is going to stick around for more, which is definitely playing a dangerous game. Eventually does drop off. Westmoreland's going to lose his life. Now Zaka under a little bit of pressure. He's got some assistance. Starry on the site. A absolute terror with the pistol in hand in the game against the Huns. Starting pretty nicely here in the second half as well. Zaka's got himself one more, which leaves Dobu alone on 7 HP. Unfortunately not able to get much done. And Lynn Vision will pick up where they left off in that first half.
Yeah, good start to the CT side. No plant for ATOX. Just ran into a meat grinder trying to force their way up cat there. You can tell there's layers and layers to that pistol for Lynn Vision. Even when Zaka doesn't find that pick in middle, just the protocols that they have of where he's going to fall back to and how the team's going to react. Even if you do try to chase him down, you're just running into a crossfire. ATOX just misking it around the place. Trying to bait out grenades, and look, if you take a look at the bottom left, not many left for Lynn Vision. So at the minimum, ATOX just bleeding those nades out, doing passive damage to the CT economy.
Well, not much really for ATOX to do here, apart from the aforementioned. Do just want to be making sure, as Lynn Vision, that they lock this in pretty comfortably. Pistols were a problem for them against the Huns. Wouldn't be the ideal start to the second half here if they would lose a lot of guns here, or, God forbid, losing the round to a full Glock setup. Westmoreland, perfect spot to farm a bit of cash up, but he eats a bink initially, so that's already a cause for concern. Gets dropped, call me soon now. Running out of bullets, has to pull that USP out, but luckily he's got the assistance from Starry, so all that is lost is going to be the MP9 for Lynn Vision. That's okay.
Yeah, first gun round time for ATOX. Still plenty of time to get into this half. That is the benefit of them, as I said in the first half, grinding through so many of those touch and go CT rounds is going to give them more time after starting poorly on the T side, which, you know, when you're stringing along bomb plants and 3.4k loss bonus, that's going to give you a lot more legs in terms of gun rounds to try to win this game at Dust2, thanks to your hard work done in the first half. MIQ looking for that opener, spamming through the bedroom smoke, not able to find it. Long control being secured by Lynn Vision. Amelia anchoring that down, juggling some guns over towards those rotators and short players, because those are where you'd want to have the nades. Something I mentioned in the last half where the ATOX long anchor had a molly that could have won them the round, but he was just licking a wall, as Amelia is now. Instead, it's Zaka with the full belter util, and that's exactly where you want it.
Zaka not going to be throwing any of that util initially. Smoke's going to come through now, but it might be too little too late. He's going to get some damage out of that grenade, but ATOX already starting to take a little bit of space on their way into this A bomb site. Zaka in danger of being collapsed upon. Dobu instead will decide to put the bomb plant down on the floor. Zaka will take the fight against Zesta and get him. It's a decent start for Lynn Vision. Labored spray, but Dobu will get the job done. And now numbers starting to fall for Lynn Vision. Trades have gone missing. Westmoreland will bring one back. There is this late flank happening on long, though. So Lynn Vision have to move quickly. Tap, tap away from Cabal. Doesn't quite land. It's now back in the favor of Lynn Vision, but time of the essence. They have to deal with accuracy, and they seem to know that that is exactly where he is. So he'll be traded down by Amelia. It's a close round, but it is a round nonetheless for Lynn Vision.
Lose almost all of the guns, though. And like I said, with that bomb plant, ATOX in combination with the with the loss bonus can keep the pressure on. Don't know if they want to go for a full buy here or anything. Would have to go down to Galil's, but the half buy is definitely on the cards. Keep that economic pressure on. Try and take 2 or 3 guns away, or maybe even gimmick yourself a win. Mike, you gonna buy a hero AK? Love to see that from ATOX. Aggression into middle this time from Lynn Vision. Westmelon and Starry just running straight up the middle. He's in suicide within 10 seconds of the round. Flashes out long. Lynn Vision playing hands off. Amelia just spotting things out.
ATOX trying to progress quickly. Have slowed things down for now. Melon can be on the fast flank if he wants to be. Has elected to slow it down. Dobu burns alive in his attempt to get the bomb plant down. At least he was successful. But Lynn Vision, a 3v5 retake. This should be their round. They've got util, they've got flashes, smokes, they have a defuse kit. They've got the numbers as well. That flash goes a little bit too deep to catch Cabal, but the intention was there anyway. The swing came through, and that is going to be double digits for Lynn Vision. They seem to be sweeping aside this CT half so far.
Yeah, very clean anti-eco there. No damage inflicted by ATOX. They get themselves a bomb plant, which is going to help their economy, but they failed to slow down the economy of Lynn Vision, which means they've got a lot of work to do now. Attack timeout used. I've seen a couple of different approaches for Lynn Vision so far. Mostly it's been the long control, you know, just the standard 3-2, and then you turn into like a 1-2-2 kind of deal. The mid and the cat player, the long anchor, and 2 players kind of dedicated to beat thereabouts. But they have had some change-ups. I've seen them just run up mid in the last round. ATOX have got a long spawn this round. I'm sure they'll be contesting it. Will Lynn Vision opt to fight or fall away to catwalk and try to fight for the middle of the map? Looks like again it's going to be a push into lower dark here for Lynn Vision. So they will give up that long control and take the middle of the map early on. Quick response. 4 CTs already here, ready to flood and hold this long aggression from ATOX.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be too big of a concern right now for Lynn Vision. Amelia just standing out in no man's land. He knows he's got the backup of the 2 players still on that site. Another re-smoke to prevent ATOX's push.
ATOX looks like they understand this round. Like, big rotation back around to bedroom. It looks like they have got a read on exactly what the setup is from Lynn Vision. They are very clearly looking for Westmelon here. They know that they have an inroads to get into the B site. Aware of this lower dark player for sure. Hello? Westmelon? He's literally just seen him, but I think it must have been eyes on the minimap.
Well, B site. Gonna walk in there, ATOX, and be happy with that. There is that quick flank from Westmelon. Cabal watching for it. Hasn't actually popped his head up.
Jesus.
Trade, but starting to get a little bit weird this round. And there's a fast swing in from Call Me Sue. All of a sudden, ATOX have only MIQ, and he's just on the other side of the map. So that'll be an easy defuse.
Call Me Sue very keen to get back in NA ASAP. The way he's playing. On for a 20 bomb. I mean, if he keeps playing like this Lynn Vision team's going to be phenomenal. They went from having a player who could, you know, was struggling to break a 0.9 rating to having a player that can outperform Starry.
Well, that's not going to happen every day of the week. But today is a good
At
enough
least
day for
one
it to
day is
happen.
great.
Yep.
At least
We'll
one day.
Definitely happy with that.
ATOX running out of the rope here. Bit more of a standardized round for Lynn Vision. They've been mixing in this mid aggression, lower dark aggression, keeping ATOX guessing. Zesta looking to duel Amelia on long here. Zaka going to flash him back off the line. No, he just takes the duel and wins it. That is the confidence that Lynn Vision is playing with right now.
Why not? You're up 11-6. Everyone seems to be on point at the moment. So no need to even be mad about it. Zaka will clear out as much of short as possible. There is going to be some util tossed in towards A from ATOX, but what's the plan right here? The bomb is headed in towards middle. It's going to be a drop down into CT. Starry dealing with that easily. This molly will force him out, but damage is starting to be done. Lynn Vision have got the numbers right here. Got the time on their side now as well. With only 20 seconds left, MIQ is going to have to scramble, and Amelia is going to catch him in the back. That'll be that. Another round going the way of Lynn Vision. They are powering up tonight.
Looking like their usual selves on Dust2. Prime case in point as to why you don't want to go to Dust2 against them. With Train coming into the pool, I really think you need to start playing that a little bit more. A lot of these teams neglecting it for now, ATOX included, and as a result, they let Lynn Vision play their comfort maps, where they have so many different plays, they have so much depth. Easy opening kill there, just off the back of a pop flash into upper dark. And Call Me Sue's getting a lot of kills. Nice pick from Zaka, but he's really shown that he knows how to use utility to a better level than a lot of these players in Asia as well, so far from what I've seen. Probably picked that up playing in NA a little bit.
Well, we like that. And we like the fact that this is looking like it might be a clean win for Lynn Vision to start off the day. Or to start off the grand final, I suppose. They have already won a series against the Huns. Zaka's going to lock another one in. Never too far from the action on Dust2. This is his round, really. 3 kills in it, 3 easy kills, and a very easy map as well. 13-6, ATOX. Now 1 map away from yet another unfortunate result in another grand final. I mean, 2025 has started reasonably well for them in that they're making all of these. Map 2 are ready to get underway. Here we are onto Inferno, and it is now a must-win for ATOX. Luckily, generally, they win a lot on this map.
Pretty safe pick for them to try to recover the series. See if they're able to do it. Lots of the guys committed over towards Banana here. Zesta on the lurking towards Carps. Westmelon ready with the flash. Should A, B execute come out here. Call Me Sue's ready with the block smoke as well, just jiggling the line.
Westmelon.
Just missed his flash.
He has, yeah, he's completely whiffed that flash, but at least the smoke went through.
ATOX confirming that there's 2 players over there, and they fake run away with multiple players and then walk back up banana. Mind games, Jordan. Look
Still
at the
3
mind
players. Zaka, oh, he's patient. Doesn't really get rewarded for that patience, and Cabal's already hit an entry over towards B as well. This is probably not the important fight. The fight going on over at B is going to be the deciding factor, and it really comes down to one of these defenders doing something, and, well, if Westmoreland's left alone like that, that's just never going to happen. So that'll be a round for ATOX.
Hitting the entries into the site. That's pretty promising for us to go to 3 maps if MIQ's cracking open the site like that. Nice opener from Cabal as well. Hello. Zaka. Anyone home? It's 3 for MIQ. Starry just going to try and get some exits here. Oh, MIQ's back. 4K pistol. We're going to map 3.
Danger time, definitely. If you're a Lynn Vision fan.
Are you a Lynn Vision fan?
I could be. I'm kind of getting there.
What would it take?
Probably another 6 months of good gameplay.
Okay. Pretty chill anti-eco here for ATOX. Lynn Vision have forced into this round. They're holding a lot of these nades though early on. Call me Sue sitting with the coffin flash there. Westmoreland just holding out a block smoke. Just going to trade down util with the T's for now. Ooh. MIQ switched on, man.
Yeah, I want to see Starry get involved, man. He's on the wrong side of the map, though. Give me some Nova action.
Okay. Another block smoke. Full execute on the site here for ATOX. Going to blow it open and try to kick off this execute. And so far, so good. It's another entry for MIQ. Lynn Vision trying to flood into the site, but it's 5 seconds. Call me Sue from backside. Lovely couple of deagle shots, but MIQ is on a rampage right now. It's 3Ks in back-to-back rounds.
MIQ's world, we're just living in it. What more is there really to say about Inferno when this guy is playing? In the same way that we talk about Dust2 and Zaka, maybe we can start to talk about Inferno and MIQ.
Yeah, like instead of Inferno, it will be Micferno.
Yeah, it doesn't really quite roll off the tongue quite as well, does it? But I don't know. He gets a bit of work done there. Starry with the Nova. He wants more. Oh, he's going to get more. Oh, he'll get more. How about that? Actually, that hasn't turned out too poorly at all for the Vision. Is there an extra gun here? Yeah, Amelia's got the Nova.
Okay.
Khalil.
Couple of rifles. That got expensive for ATOX. More expensive than they would have wanted. I mean, unironically, this could be like a... If they wanted to get crazy and a little saucy with it, you could get like the AWP drop going and a couple of MP9s and send it. You just take all of ATOX's guns away, but they're going to do the safer play, which is probably, if you're talking about min-maxing things, going to be better in most situations. Pistols and armor, couple of rifles, couple of grenades. Recipe for success. Gonna do this little tower boost here. Dobu, the last time someone did this against him, he just one-tapped them, I think. If I remember correctly. Or was that a Hunt's player? I don't remember.
It's too many games in a short amount of time. It all blurs into one. There's going to be a little flash in there, but Lynn Vision not going to be pushing off the back of it to try to retake sandbags control. Starry here, though. Not able to make much of a impact. Again, Dobu getting that kill onto the boost.
It is nice, though, that as soon as he drops, the player under him instantly picks up the AK.
Hmm.
And rotations are coming on through. Call me Sue. Trying to get towards the A site before ATOX can kick off this execute. And in fact, it's going to be a full stack from the CTs. Just
Yeah, not a bad
MIQ. Are they going to go, though, before MIQ explores B? He's only got 11 HP and a Mac 10. He's really got nothing to lose here. In fact, they're just going to pressure up Dig and walk back to B here. This is going to be the right call. That could have been disastrous if they walk into that stack.
Well, on the other side of the coin, now what do you do if you're Lynn Vision? I want to buy next round.
I think Westy and Zaka go hunting. And the other boys...
A bit of zesty Westy.
Yeah. Or a festy Westy.
Festy Westy. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Zaka's actually managed to catch Zesta.
I'm not going to lie, I've seen some big whiffages from Zesta today.
Hmm.
Do you remember that one game where he was like the Lord Incarnate on an ancient?
I don't exactly remember which one you're talking about. I've seen a couple. Like he's one of those guys that does pop up every now and then.
There was one game where he's just running around on ancient and he was like 30 and 6 or something.
Mm.
He was absolutely owning. And then I just see days like this from him where he just does not look like he can hit a single shot.
Can't win them all.
That's a crispy looking buy for Lynn Vision, mate. Look at that. Full util, AWP's out. Emilia's still got money left over. Holding on to the Galil. It's good stuff. ATOX though. But what happens when MIQ doesn't get 3 kills?
What happens when Zaka's in the perfect position to get a kill to open the round? He gets a kill to open the round. Can you imagine that? Starry also lining them up quite nicely. It's sort of just the dominoes falling one by one for ATOX.
That second shot was filthy.
Yeah.
Little 2-tap. Dobu. What can you do?
Die. He can die, boo.
Yo. Didn't know you were fire like that, bro.
Yeah. I'm kind of down with the kids. You know, I've got the lingo.
Yeah. When's the album dropping?
Hip. Hopefully never.
That was a little bit too easy for Lynn Vision, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
The buy's pretty bad for ATOX, I'm not going to lie. Like, MIQ didn't get any kills, and they did not even look competitive at all in the round. This is not good news, guys.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. ATOX has still got a few AKs to play with. Going to send MIQ up banana on his own. Has to be said.
Rest of ATOX going to join him. So they're still looking for a pick. He's always the solo lurk on the A side of the map. West Melon and Call Me Sue have been a pretty good duo on the B side of the map.
Ooh, Westmoreland. He's got the info now. And it will be on to Call Me Sue to dump the util.
They don't have
He's
a
still holding on to a smoke.
HE to block that ATOX. In fact, they've only got 1 smoke for the rest of this round. And 2 mollies and a flash. That's it. To try to get in here.
It's not a lot. But then again, it is only 2 defenders right now for Lynn Vision. And they are in transition. They're in no man's land. If you get that timing right, that's actually going to work out for ATOX. Call Me Sue does get his flash out. Oh, nice shot onto MIQ. Well, talk about MIQ not being able to have any impact. What is he going to do against that? Call Me Sue. He's getting them all pretty much. Eventually will fall to Accuracy, who's actually doubled down, but I'm going to say, will he be allowed the bomb plant? Looks like he will. Zaka not willing to go through the smoke. Instead, just going to make sure that Accuracy can't get into construction. This is starting to get a bit worrisome. It's definitely starting to get a bit expensive. Accuracy could line them up. Oh, his headshot doesn't quite land. Flash over the top. He's really under pressure here, but time is also starting to become a bit of a factor here for Lynn Vision. They're going to have to sit that defuse. Molly, it's going to tickle the toes of accuracy, and it is Amelia to close it. It would have been a very heroic clutch in the end for ATOX if he would have gotten that one over the line, but still, he's done some good damage.
But that's all you're seeing from ATOX. It's just heroics in this game so far. There is no like well-rounded play from the team. Like someone literally needs to go nuclear for them to be competitive in a round. Otherwise, it really feels like Lynn Vision is just going to roll them over. What a hold from Call Me Sue, dear lord.
Yeah, good stuff. Enough to break the economy on the T side. So ATOX just running around with pistols here. Again, another test for Lynn Vision. I will reiterate, they struggled against the pistols of the Huns earlier on. It was on this very map.
Yeah, in this
Hopefully
exact
that
fashion.
again.
Like Westmelon just fighting Top Banana like that is what got them in trouble in the first place. I genuinely do not know what ATOX are doing right now. Dobu might legitimately be resetting his router again. Dude was just AFK in T-apps.
Yeah, could just be having a chat. Cabal down the corner here with the Deagle. His shadow was spotted, so that'll be an easy clean kill for Amelia. And again, Amelia continues to look pretty solid tonight. For Misu, also adding to the tally. Not really much to say about this round for ATOX at this stage, unfortunately.
Yeah, not really much to say for ATOX in general. It's feeling like. Even going into this round, MIQ's... Oh no, he's fine. I thought he was poor, but he bought himself armor real quick there. Money's really insane on Lynn Vision. And that it's just due to a lack of fragging on ATOX's side. They're just not taking the guns out of the hands of the CTs. Big stack towards B. You've seen this same round for Lynn Vision a couple of times where they really commit a lot of people to B early and cycle the nades. Starry's all on his lonesome on 8. He's been caught by a nade as well. You can see Lynn Vision scrambling back to A, trying to join him up. You see ATOX for the quick jungle wrap.
That's not worked out too well for Starry, nor for Zaka. This is actually starting to get quite problematic. Lynn Vision have completely lost control of the A site. They will get MIQ, who was jumping back out of Arch.
I mean, that's just a masterful call from ATOX. In the perfect round for it. I think they had that in mind anyway, so it's a bit of a like rock, paper, scissors moment, you know? They just dry executed the site where there was only one player. But, I don't know. Maybe they had a read. It was the perfect round for it. Yeah, I've seen Lynn Vision in previous games start 4B like that and cycle down utility to be able to win that banana fight and then stack A in the late round. So, you know, ATOX will be well aware of that and they've taken full advantage of it in this round. And as a result, they've won that round pretty easily and retained 4 guns. So that's exactly the kind of round you want to see from ATOX here. 3 guns saved over for Lynn Vision though. They are really trying to min-max their economy. They've had a great start to the CT side, so they want to keep the good times rolling for as long as possible here.
Well, it will take another round or 2 to break that CT economy. So time still to play with for Lynn Vision. ATOX, I imagine, will have a fairly strong CT side, so every single round is really at a premium right now for Lynn Vision. I don't know that I'm going to be super confident even with a 6-6 at this stage. Smelling dancing around, playing a dangerous game, but will get out just as the Molotov tries to cut him off.
Envision considering the re-aggression. Flash being held by Kormisu. Molly's going to keep the CTs back for now. While the rest of ATOX, again, look to speed up 8. There are 2 players there this time, and Zaka hasn't been pushed off this dig line just yet. Starry with still a full belter util.
Zaka waiting, watching. Fragging MIQ will go down. It is only the 1-for-1 though. It's a tough spot to double down from for him, particularly when he's not getting any assisting fire from Pit. That's a quick rotation though from Westmelon. Will drop the bomb carrier, but he needs to do more. He's losing teammates left, right, and center. This is a captain's knock from Westmelon. 2 important kills. He's got the assistance of Kormisu as well, who does have a couple of flashes and will try to potentially use those to set up Westmelon. It looks like it'll just be the contact-based approach. Kormisu, he now knows where Dobu is behind that smoke, looking for him. But Dobu, I thought he was going to get the better angle. He did in the end anyway, and that's a big round win for ATOX.
Another great read. Really feels like ATOX finding some very sharp timings to be hitting 8. You know, was critiquing them for needing some hero plays to get across the line in these T rounds, but they've actually had some excellent calling in the last couple to keep this game really competitive. They're going to condition Lynn Vision to start respecting that A hit now. So realistically, they could start opening up the B side of the map a little bit more, and you see it exactly right here. Lynn Vision committed 3 towards A early on. Orp moved over towards the B side of the map. Westmelon and Zaka doing what they can to hold on to this control.
Yeah, you lose this round as Lynn Vision. That's where it starts to get pretty grim.
Oh, I'm really loving ATOX's approach these last couple of rounds. Like I said, they've really conditioned that A hold. There is space to be found on this B side of the map for sure. Just about whether they have the right execution for it. Brackets take coming out from ATOX. Keeping those rotations honest, keeping 3 players over there. Double molly, secure top control of B. That is a tell to the CT side that this B execute is a real possibility now.
Westmelon's still holding on to a molly, a smoke, and a flash. If Zaka hits the opening kill here and some of that util gets dumped down on a nice timing. Flash through though. Zaka with a good, nice, quick flick. And here comes that counter util out from Lynn Vision. Molotov will keep ATOX at bay. In fact, it will force them away. They're on their bike, back over to A. Westmelon not seeing too much. He'll say, everybody else get over to A. He's going to drop that smoke down at B himself. And here's where it starts to get awkward. 25 seconds left. ATOX are going to have to make their move, and they're going to have to do it quickly. Starry changing up his position in pit. Has got that M4 ready to go. So does Amelia. He won't be checked. That'll be an easy couple of kills in the end, and quite a straightforward round for Lynn Vision. ATOX trying to get a bit too tricky.
Yeah, you've seen Lynn Vision do that. Even just in the last series, their util on B, really well timed, really disruptive. ATOX just could not get into B there. Left scrambling into an A split that looked anything but comfortable. They're going to take a tactical timeout. Money's not great for Dobu in particular. The rest of the boys sitting around the 3K mark is not where you'd want to be. 1900 loss bonus here. So, see what they want to go for. Looks like it's going to be a half buy around a hero AK on MIQ. And the way he's been playing, that's the player I want to see with it. I guess they're buying. They're just forcing. Interesting. They got to have a very specific plan here with this amount of util. Because
I think ATOX... You go.
No, Lynn Vision is very comfortable, like, even winning the util game against full belter utils. So you really need to be able to find a pretty sharp timing here as ATOX, or you're just going to lose the macro game the way Lynn Vision are playing right now. Like, they're just cycling the grenades so nicely right now.
Yeah, I was going to say this is very much a tendency, though, from ATOX. If you've been watching a lot of their games lately, they always will be taking, I think, the aggressive or proactive approach. It doesn't necessarily matter what the situation is going to be. I mean, in this case, it's obviously a force buy. There was an instance on Dust2 where they tried to make a 3v4 retake, for example, on the B-bomb side. I don't think that they're the kind of team that necessarily always wants to play that percentage style. I think they do try to get aggressive, get in your face. And here's another example of that as they are forced in here. And they're going to try and take it to Lynn Vision. A lot of util going over the top of brackets. They do take brackets control with 45 seconds left to go, but here comes that counter util out and the shots as well. 1 for 1 so far. ATOX won't be too disappointed by that, but it's still a strong hold with the pit balcony setup. Amelia also still holding on to an incend is going to cause a bit of a problem for ATOX. The shots, however, are a little bit too much to deal with. Starry waiting patiently, though, and Carpets will choose his time to strike for a double. And that should save the round for Lynn Vision.
Yeah. Cabal's barely clinging to life. Accuracy's only got a Mach 10, and they're trapped inside of the site as the rifles slowly close in.
Yeah, this is a tough spot to be in, but no util to dig him out. Luckily for Lynn Vision, they're not going to have too much trouble with the rifles either way. So a little pistol upgrade there for Call Me Sue. Defuse on here for Lynn Vision. They will go to 5 and presumably should be able to get to 6 off of the back of this as well. Have to see that money. Yeah, it's not great for ATOX, so I don't know if we'll see another forced buy-in here from ATOX. I don't imagine they will because there's not really much point. It should just be that half buy into a full buy next round. So if Lynn Vision can do what they were unable to do against the Huns, then they should get to 6 at least.
Yeah, going to be the singles save. They've done alright on their T side here, ATOX. But alright, in the first half was not good enough on Dust2. Need to show a little bit more in the second half for sure, or they're going to be out of this Dallas qualifier. And it'll be another second place for ATOX, and back to the regularly scheduled programming of Lynn Vision being that Asia representative at international events, especially with their new addition. Like, they've let Starry rejoin. You've had a big pickup in for a player that was underperforming, like Lynn Vision in their current iteration, looking stronger than they have in a while. See ATOX waiting out the initial utility. Flash up over the top, looking to disrupt that car player. And you can see Lynn Vision, they're just so good with their reactive utility. Every time ATOX wants to do something, it's blocked.
Still got 3 grenades in the hand here for ATOX. I'm interested to see where that gets tossed.
Most likely.
Yeah, I mean, Starry's in the pole position to just eat a bunch of grenades. But Amelia may be able to even save him, getting that early info. There's the nades over the top. Starry's just dead. That is very unfortunate for him. Doesn't get to play this round out. Now it's
lovely.
Bad news for Amelia. That's worked out perfectly for ATOX. And once again, Lynn Vision having trouble against these pistol armor buys.
Yeah, but, I mean, you can't even be mad at that. That wasn't even necessarily a misplay from them. That's just a phenomenal call from ATOX. Not done yet, though. Very retakeable. Westmelon coming in for the Carbs timing. He's got 2 players to contend with him. Pit, Call Me Sue hanging around Dig. Going to be very hard to break this setup from ATOX, though.
Yeah.
In fact, I think
going to be the call.
Westmelon's just going to try to cut some guns at the end of the round here.
Yeah, he's got money to reinvest. Has been spotted out. Accuracy. Trying to keep his buddies safe, and he will be able to do so. But Dobu and Zesta went down to the bomb, so it's just Cabal that will take that M4 through.
That's fine, though. We've got enough money to buy. Both teams do. Into the last round of the half here. What a beautiful call from ATOX, though. Respect for that one. The pit nade stack works perfectly. And they scale up into the site. It's just one without the anchoring presence on A, the site crumbles. Take out Starry and the multi-frag potential is just not really there anymore.
Well, 6-6 is going to be the best case scenario for Lynn Vision now. Again, some of that util getting tossed out, just keeping ATOX at bay.
Deep carp setup for Lynn Vision. Playing a different setup. Haven't found Zesta in this part of the map. He's finally making his way over. Zaka's ready for him. Can't hit the shot though. It's a very wide swing. That leaves Starry out on an island inside a window room.
1 for 1. The end of the world just yet. But Lynn Vision seeing ATOX making some inroads into brackets. Amelia is quick to clear that out. And has actually crossed back into the safety of Arch as well. Is that false information though? ATOX still looking towards A. They've tossed a couple of pieces of util. The over-rotation here from Lynn Vision has gone to B. Zaka would have to pull off a miracle hold to do this alone. He is going to get no assistance at all. He might be good for 1, but surely no more than that. Zesta taking his time. He knows he's got 20 seconds here. Pushing that smoke on forward. And Zaka caught on the timing. This should be ATOX for 7 now.
Some masterful calls in the last couple of rounds from ATOX. Nets them a 7-5 unless, again, it's another heroic retake attempt into the same setup from Westmelon and Cornby Sue. They couldn't get it done last time.
I don't think it's going to happen, man. Really though, Cornby Sue could be helpful. Smello and Cornby Sue both finding an opening pick. Cornby Sue's now got 2. Hang on a second. This is a little bit weak from ATOX, and that's it. That's the 6th one for Lynn Vision. A 4v2. You're really going to let that happen right on the half time. That's unfortunate. ATOX missing a trick, but is 6 enough? We'll find out in a couple of minutes. Here we go into the second half. And once again, we are poised at a 6-6 scoreline. It doesn't tell us a lot. Lynn Vision, maybe a little bit lucky to get away with that last round. It was a 4-on-2. ATOX fumbling the hold. And Lynn Vision getting themselves a cheeky 6th. But is that enough? T-side pistol here to tell us a lot. And a good setup immediately, you can see here for ATOX for this B-side hit. Lynn Vision going to lose Amelia early on in the piece. Flash through, MIQ. He's still alive, still kicking, and he's still getting killed through the flash. So all said and done, favorable enough trade as far as ATOX are concerned. But Lynn Vision aren't perturbed. They're not going to slow down. Smoke in, accuracy, and Cabal now looking to hold the B-side.
And boost up could be huge here. Starry was ready for it, but couldn't punish it. Still the numbers in favor of ATOX. Zaka trying to get active, trying to see if he can take a duel in towards Banana to even things up. But ATOX all coming in together from Rubble and CT. Molly there for Zaka. Yeah. No smoke to put that out. If they can buy enough time, it could be huge.
It's a strong position as well for Zaka. He can buy a lot of time from there, but they do know that Starry is here at New Box, so he's going to fall pretty early on in the piece. Now it comes down to that molly from Zaka. He's not going to get the opportunity really to throw it. He has to get it done with the pistol and can't. So that molly's actually going to go into the hands of Zesta, and the pistol will go to ATOX. It's not a good start to this second half for Lynn Vision.
ATOX keeping things competitive, but the plant, you can see Vision wanting to force this one. Try to break that CT money early. If they do lose this round 2, could be a bit of a death sentence for ATOX in this series. All Mac 10s and pistols. Going to be a lot of pace to this round. At least at some point. It's a slow start though. Just progression utility. Trying to deny info towards top mid and Banana. Starry waiting for a peek in towards second mid, but cops a lot of damage from the MP9 of Zesta. That's a double ding off the rib. But even just seeing the armor there from Starry confirmed that this is going to be from the T's.
It's a very patient approach though from Lynn Vision. They're not going anywhere too quickly. I'm trying to wait some of that util out. There's still quite a lot left for ATOX. And no pressure at all on ATOX at the moment.
Retaking Banana control are Lynn Vision. Not in a rush to be forcing anything out. They're just trying to deprive ATOX of their last couple of grenades and then pick up into A. It's going to be a jungle wrap here.
Call Me Sue down early on in the piece. Westmelon the only one to strike so far for Lynn Vision, and while they are getting a little bit of space onto this A site, getting a plant may be difficult. Westmelon looking to cover off that position in carpets will at least allow Zaka to get a plant. And now with this Tech 9, if he could get the kill on Adobu, maybe there was something. In the end, nothing. And so Lynn Vision, in a sense, walk away from that empty-handed. They probably haven't quite done enough damage to really feel too happy about how that played out.
Get the plant again. Take 2 guns away. And do have a fair bit of cash here, so it'll probably be another half fight. Trying to keep things close and competitive. Try to take more guns away from ATOX in the long term. Create a little path back into this game if possible.
See this half getting away from Lynn Vision pretty quickly if they're not able to convert something here, but
I mean, this
gut feeling really.
Must.
Yeah.
This could be deadly.
Ooh, okay, nice start from Starry. Accuracy was blind. Did get a trade, but Westmelon says no thank you very much. Not going to be seeing any more of that one. Call Me Sue, he wants a rifle or maybe the bomb. He's going to get it. Get the plant down as well. There is a retrievable rifle out there somewhere for either Westmelon or Sue.
He's got it inside of the site. Call Me Sue wants to push up into Graveyard here.
Ooh,
Wrap coming in Vision from Balk's side, but MIQ's ready for it. ATOX are just reading this way too well.
Yeah, Call Me Sue's been able to get 1. He shouldn't get much more on 2 HP. So again, another close affair, but not really enough to necessarily trouble ATOX all that much.
I mean, 3 guns taken away. Not too bad. You're maxing out the loss bonus as Lynn Vision now. AWP can come out for for Zaka rather, if they want it, but I think they're going to stick to the rifle-centric gameplay. There's the AWP for accuracy. Did mention that he does AWP on this map. Used to be the primary AWPer, so ATOX have got options in that regard. Mutual exchange on Banana again. Accuracy, or rather Dobu ready with the Coffin's flash to send MIQ in on the timing if they want to go for that. Lynn Vision really anticipating this second mid aggression.
Yeah, he'll be in front of that flash, but MIQ, it's a nice shot anyway. It's a 1-for-1. Westmelon is going to still hold on to control of sandbags. But retake util getting tossed in. ATOX not going to have too much of a look. Accuracy will keep an eye on things and send Dobu, or rather Cabal, back on over to this A bomb side. Accuracy is waiting with the AWP. Call Me Sue easily taken down. Starry now also falling. This is coming to a grinding halt for Lynn Vision. They've been fast around the map, but now very slow on their way into A. They just cannot break this crossfire. Accuracy looking too good with the AWP. It's just Zaka alone, and he would need a miracle to win this one. So that is now double digits for ATOX, and they are well on their way to forcing this to a map 3.
Tack timeout for Lynn Vision now. Really feels like ATOX want to push this through to 3 maps, one way or another. I mean, it's been a pretty comfortable map for ATOX, so I guess it's not too surprising. They were able to put things together. CT side, they've looked better and better as well. Haven't really been faulted so far. Let's see what Lynn Vision have come up with yet. The game is not done yet. Do have a buy here. Still rocking the full loss bonus, so kills plus bomb plant means more T-side gun rounds for Lynn Vision here.
I mean, that's all well and good, but you've got to start winning some.
Yeah. I mean, they need 2 gun rounds in a row, really, and they can break ATOX's money. That HE has chucked them down nice and early on, though. Yep. Not the start that Lynn Vision were looking for at all.
It's just tough going for Lynn Vision, isn't it? No matter where they turn. Just not finding a way to have much success on this map just yet. 3 players stacked over to B.
There's the B retake.
Yeah, retake util from ATOX. Sends Lynn Vision packing.
Little bit of pressure on bracket here from Lynn Vision. But as long as accuracy is posted up on this info line, there's no real reason for ATOX to panic. They have pulled an extra rotate over to A. 3 smokes, handful of flashes here for Lynn Vision. You can see ATOX, similar to Dust2, they're really reading the pacing that Lynn Vision is bringing into some of these rounds, and they're holding over a lot of util. Dobu's still with a smoke and a molly. MIQ with a molly as well on this B site. It's going to be hard to get in for Lynn Vision, that's for sure.
They're just going to have to send it. The flashes are going to go over the top. There's both of the incendiaries tossed out. Call Me Sue's going to be good for 1, but there's just not enough kills happening right here for Lynn Vision. It's too much util that they had to break through. Dobu will fall to Zaka. That'll be a saving grace for Lynn Vision, perhaps. That may just allow that bomb plan to go down. Now it is imperative that Zaka and Amelia can convert this. It's not looking very easy for them. Amelia's out in no man's land. Luckily for them, Zaka's at least able to get 1. But he is being pushed by Cabal, and He'll be dropped. It's onto Amelia at the back of side, and this does not look like a position he's going to get two from, nor will he even get one. It's 11 now, and ATOX take it one step closer.
Plant plus kills is another gun round here for Lynn Vision, but they're running out of opportunities on this T side. It's feeling a little uninspired at the moment, honestly. They're going to take another tack timeout.
This is going to have to be a monumental recovery.
Yeah, they're going to keep buying. I mean, the issue really being that they have to skip a couple of grenades here and there. But going down to 2 Galils will definitely help out with that. 3 players committed to B again for ATOX. Going to try to win that util war in Banana. Envision choosing to respect the util early on here. Just sitting around T-stairs and second mid. Not in a rush to be going anywhere too quickly. There's the double mollies from ATOX. Trying to isolate that player lurking up in towards Broom or Logs. But they don't catch anyone because, as mentioned, Lynn Vision's taking this one slow. They very clearly have made a conscious decision to wait out that early round util. So let's see what they had in mind afterwards.
Re-smoke for the bottom of Nana. MIQ happy to hold that on his own, but now starting to feel a little bit of that pressure as Lynn Vision put their way through. Zatari wasn't able to land the shot on Disaster.
Yeah, Banana control secured. MIQ falling back inside of the site, and Dobu runs back through Speedway with another full belt of utility. Starry forcing out a little bit more utility on A. Again, Lynn Vision is just running down the clock. Down to the final few seconds. Cabal is staying over here on Jungle's side, and they still haven't pushed accuracy off the line. Plenty of flashes, but not a single one thrown. And before they can even make it up bracket, they're getting picked apart.
Yeah, just don't like it at all from Lynn Vision. Just not really pressuring ATOX in any way, shape, or form. Finally, Starry gets one, but there's 10 seconds left in the round. He can't do anything. It's over.
Yeah, this is.
I think with that, the map is done as well.
It's a horrific T side. Honestly, like. This is very far below the usual level you'd see from Lynn Vision, honestly. Have not been able to get a single round on the T side, and this has felt like a very basic T side. Like, they're getting really outplayed by ATOX with the util in the mid to late round. They just run down the clock. They respect the early round util of the CT side, and they're trying to eke out like a small util advantage by just being a bit more passive in the early round, but then they just don't really take advantage of it. They still just end up running into basic crossfires without throwing a flash on bracket side or trying to execute B through a brick wall, and ATOX just throw their last couple of mollies and maybe the rotator comes in with a flash to help them lock it down. Like, this is just far too flat from Lynn Vision. Genuinely, this might have been one of their worst sides in this qualifier so far. Because they've been pretty competitive in every game so far. This is probably the hardest they've been slapped on a singular side. So credit to ATOX for really stepping up here on CT when their backs are against the wall.
Gonna have to imagine they can do it again. On to Ancient. This could be a very interesting finish.
Yeah, much earlier util pressure on bracket. Lynn Vision pulling an extra rotation back across. It's just accuracy here with the AWP. Really going aggressive, and he's going to find them. What a read from him. It's very easy to be caught out of position with the AWP, get caught on the flash timing, and then that round is over, but he picks his timing perfectly. He's going to get a free kill. He's even just going to continue to aggress.
Oh. Accuracy. He's hitting everything at the moment. 21 and 13, and honestly, these have looked like super simple frags a lot of the time. Nothing really being done by Lynn Vision in this half at all. And it's not going to be a very positive thought heading into Ancient for them. Call me Sue has the unfortunate task of seeing this one off for Lynn Vision, and there it is, 13-6. So we are going to be going to Ancient. I think we all knew that that was the direction that we were headed for quite a while during that second half. That will, I'm sure, elicit some happiness from ATOX after Dust2 was a little bit more difficult for them.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think they win Inferno, so should be no surprise that in these regional Asia events, it's usually these kind of guys at the end of the qualifiers. And here we are, right at the end of the qualifier for Dallas. A best of one on Ancient to decide who is going to be the Asia representative at the IEM Dallas tournament.
Who you got for this one? What's your punt?
It's Ancient, and I usually feel pretty good about ATOX on Ancient, but I'm going to go for Lynn Vision. What about you?
Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? I think you could really go either way, and it wouldn't sound like a particularly stupid prediction. I think I will stick with ATOX, just because I feel like they're powering up a little bit in this series, and I'm hoping for a big game from them. That, however, is exactly the start that they would like. MIQ, always someone that we like to talk about lately, and to see him starting the map well is a really good sign.
Yeah, that's the kind of opening kill that makes me want to change my prediction. Starry also copping a goosh, trying to turn away back into Temple and hold on for dear life. He's been able to at least find MIQ, but not before he's able to kill one of the CTs on the rotation.
And Starry down to 1 HP here. Not going to be getting any more. Zesta will clean him up, and now 4-on-2s. Not something that Lynn Vision are liable to win again. They did get one of these over the line against ATOX in that last map. But this is a very, very tough ask with no defuse kit in play, and Zaka only just now coming into the fold. He does have those dualies, but his time is pretty much out. He's going to be smoked off as well. ATOX just really trying to lock this one in. Honestly, I think you could have taken the gamble there and held on to the extra $300 there by not using that smoke, but fair enough from ATOX.
Fourth buy coming out in round 2 here for Lynn Vision. ATOX on the T-side starts here have been pretty great for the most part. And Ancient is a perfect example of it. In this similar position yesterday against the Huns, and they came up with the goods when it was needed. Zaka trying to pick them on the cross, but cops a goosh from the running MAC-10 and is now going to get caught with smoke in hand. ATOX really sending a message in these early couple of rounds. They have not been particularly close. Lynn Vision left
the
reeling.
taken, or it will be as soon as accuracy starts to walk his way in there. Still not a whole lot of moving and shaking actually happening for ATOX. They're happy with the opening exchange, and they're just going to set up shop for the moment. Bomb's headed over towards B now. And accuracy has just been left to his own devices on A. Wouldn't mind getting himself another kill right here, and spots Amelia around the box. This is going quite swimmingly for ATOX so far.
Yeah. Haven't really had any pushback from Lynn Vision at all. See if they can hold on to these deagles and armor. Maybe try to get some exits as well. Accuracy is being very active. Can be heard from the 2 players turtling in Red Room.
Oh, definitely a bit of a hunt going on here for ATOX at the moment. Toby with that MAC-10 looking in toward middle. Don't think accuracy's too bothered if he dies here. But the tantalizing prospect of a couple more kills on that MAC-10 will be worth the effort as far as ATOX are concerned.
Really going for it. This smoked himself off in Temple and keep yourself alive though, Starry. So nicely done from ATOX. A very clean round. They will be going into the anti-eco with another MAC-10 here. Not much in this one for Lynn Vision, just a deagle and a couple of nades before they turn their attentions to round 4.
Good nade. Great nade. MIQ down to 28 HP immediately. The pistols could be a little bit of a concern here for ATOX. Accuracy hasn't been able to trade it back down either. Here comes Dobu with the MAC-10 and the 5.7, and he's helped out by Cabal. There's a huge number of players in middle at this point in time. It is going to end up being salvaged by ATOX, but that ends up being pretty expensive. AK retrieved both Dobu and Cabal. So I guess they get what they want. They get that 3-0 start.
Up to Lynn Vision to respond now. Orbs out for Zaka. Everyone else has got access to all the utility they could possibly want. Been a while since I saw Lynn Vision playing Ancient. We've been playing a couple of different maps against some of the other teams. Seen a bit of train against Tai Lu as the third map decider. But ATOX have very consistently been playing pretty much this map pool. They're going to go for the B contact here. Kormisu and Westmelon to try to defend here. Kormisu, yeah, a little out of position. MIQ killing everyone, including his teammate, and it's a nice trade onto Westmelon. ATOX, the bomb hits the floor though, so they're not quite in the site and getting into the post plant just yet, and Amelia's causing them problems. Yeah,
not to mention, Zesta's nowhere near this bomb site, so he can't even really help out all that much. It's Cabal solo. Oh, I thought he was going to get out alive. He almost got into the cave smoke, okay. Zesta in real trouble unless he gets a lucky kill through the wall spam, which doesn't end up happening. Bit of a tickle onto Zaka. 1 whole minute to play with here. But you've already got Zaka set up on that line. He will miss the shot. Ooh, that was nice movement from Zesta. Great movement from Zesta. And that's actually given him a chance right here. He knows Zaka's somewhere close by, and Zaka is just not hitting anything with the orb moment. Oh, he swapped out to the AK. Thank God. That was very nearly a big clutch out from Zesta.
Still kept things competitive and costly for Lynn Vision. To round 5. It's going to be a swing round for both teams. These kind of rounds can seriously decide who is going to head through to Dallas and who is going to be sitting at home watching. Not the best buys in the world for either one of these teams. They haven't got everything they could possibly want. Mid control dominated by Lynn Vision early on. Molly disrupting their wrap in towards shelf side. You already got accuracy, sending it straight through Cheetah. Great sprays through the smoke, and he's going to go down as well. Those are the kind of plays that you really expect from Starry. When it comes down to it, the lane crunch works perfectly.
Yep. A couple of low HP players here for Lynn Vision, but very stable looking hold now.
Zesta and Dobu just seeing what damage they can get done from here. They were the ones with the weaker weaponries coming into this round, and Lynn Vision have locked up all of the rifles.
Is that Molly going to spread far enough? Kormisu still has a little bit of a pocket of safety, and there's a counter incend coming through from Lynn Vision. At some point, ATOX are going to have to give this a crack. Kormisu will take matters into his own hands. Zesta low on HP, but that doesn't matter. He can actually get a bomb plant right now. He could actually get a bomb plant.
AK picked up as well. Dobu needs to get active with the MAC-10. Lynn Vision retake B ramp control, but they're smoked off for the time being. Zaka playing a very passive position.
They're so low, bro. They're so low. Dobu with this MAC-10 could get both on the ramp if he just spams into that smoke. If only he knew. He takes a couple of tags. This is actually scary for Lynn Vision. Dobu's crept all the way down the ramp. Starry. Oh, he's going to spot him.
Oh,
Dobu,
no.
with that MAC-10, has now found 2. He's got an upgrade to an M4. He's holding at the bottom of the ramp. Amelia's all of a sudden alone. collapse on that bomb. Dobu gets the info. Time is now a problem, and Amelia has no idea where Zesta is. This is a 1 round. This is a 1 round for ATOX. Can you believe it? Amelia might not even get away here either with that gun. He's going to blow up to the bomb. That's a very bad round to lose if you're Lynn Vision.
That's a crushing round. From a 2-on-5 in a grand final, I mean, TAC timeout, well and truly needed. That's going to be a D-tilt timeout.
Yep.
It's going to be a slap on the wrist, focus up timeout from Gum. Going to be very difficult to mentally recover from a round like that because they should have won that swing round every day of the week. The shelf crunch works perfectly. They get themselves into a 5-on-2, and they are seconds away from resetting ATOX's economy and evening up the scoreline. And now, oh dear, I hate this. I mean, it came down to one player surviving. They're going for broke. I understand the call. You would expect, as ATOX, the CTs to take a save here, but they're going to try and hard reset this T-side economy. It's a very risky play, but if it pays off, then they're going to be straight back into the swing of things.
2-1-2 split from Lynn Vision. We won't get too much presence aggressive towards lane this time around. Just don't really have the numbers there to fight for it. ATOX going to be given it. Decent damage again off the nades early on in the round, and Vision have been at least decent about that.
Molly flushing Westmelon into this side of Cheetah. Getting harassed by the utility here. ATOX extending their control and emphasis on the map into middle. Smokes to Donut and Red Room, denying the CTs of any information in that part of the map. And ATOX, slowly but surely, especially with the bomb sitting right there, creeping their way up B, showing a lot of tells that this is going to be a B ending. Oh, Westmelon almost goes down there. Drops his smoke into cave for safety. Wants to continue to try to disrupt this one. Call Me Sue playing close. Starry playing on backside. No one else has any more smokes to slow this one down on the side of Lynn Vision. It's just a singular flash and a couple of players in some isolated positions. Flash to Donut from ATOX. That pulls the rotation back away from B. Starry moving towards Red Room here. Accuracy is just doing such a great job selling the fake right now, but Starry makes his way back to B just in time.
Accuracy hasn't seen too much. And he's going to start to work his way back into Donut. 3 players on B. Now 2. MIQ cleans up Call Me Sue very easily. Not able to get more than that. Starry able to double down, and with 10 seconds left on the clock, the bomb's been dropped at ramp. It's now all onto Zesta. How is this round falling apart? Accuracy, he can't do anything to save the day. It's Zesta, and he can't get the bomb plant down. They've just waited way too long.
That's worked out perfectly. Dying after time is Zesta. It is a massive risk for Lynn Vision to force in a round like that. Zaka was just sitting in CT spawn with 2 flashes in hand. Pegs them over the top of the B site, and Starry runs out of the smoke as soon as contact is found and finds 2 kills. Westmelon holding on in cave. Some heroics for Lynn Vision and a big gamble taken, but it pays off huge. ATOX are broken. Double eco on all of these players. Zesta dies after time. You literally could not be in a worse position on the T side right now.
Yeah, well, I guess Lynn Vision have made amends for losing that 2v4. It was not even a 2v4, though. It was actually a 2v5.
Yeah. Lost the 2-on-5 and then take a massive risk, cut a huge corner after their misplay that completely makes up for it. But now they just need to make sure they beat this pistol armor buy. They're going to know ATOX will force. They know that they're in double eco territory. They know that they killed Zesta after time. No risk should be spared here from Lynn Vision. You see the initial utility trying to slow down the play. If you can mop this one up as Lynn Vision, this is a very favored game for them. They'll go to 3 if they win versus the Pistols, then a very easy anti-eco, and then they'll have a massive economy advantage at 4-4.
I mean, if you're going to do it with a buy like this, ATOX, it'll be towards B. Pistols close range, they can still make something happen.
They're so indecisive. They're just running back and forth in spawn. They don't feel like the B hit went well for them last round. So after a little bit of B pressure, it's going to be a smoke to red room. Amelia deprived of info. He was, as we could see, jump spotting that quite heavily. The cross to Donut's going to come out now. Zaka's over here with an M4 and a couple of flashes. Amelia repositioning well is going to drop a smoke into Donut. That's going to be very hard for ATOX to break through.
Very hard indeed. Amelia says, no thank you very much. However, trades through from Cabal and Accuracy is at least going to allow a bomb plant. There will be some significant damage onto Accuracy as a result of that Molotov. And
wow,
he didn't really have anywhere to go, but okay, bomb plant, bit of damage. Could have been worse.
No, but they're still broke. Like, they only got 1900 loss bonus. Even with the bomb plant. I mean, the bomb plant's going to help them out in the round following this one to buy up some more util, but Lynn, make no mistake, like, Lynn Vision is in an excellent position now. What a great rotation from Amelia. Just controlling the middle of the map on the jump spot. As soon as he drops that line, he's just in the perfect spot with a smoke to disrupt. Like, honestly, I really got to tip my hat to Lynn Vision's util usage. They're constantly blocking really well on the CT side. You saw it on Inferno, and that's another perfect example of it. That rotation from Amelia to just block Donut as ATOX try to go back. He's read that so well.
Ooh.
And yeah, Zach is asleep at the wheel there. This could be another pistol win if they're not careful.
Molly's going to force Amelia away. Bomb plant not really on offer just yet, but Dobu going to get it down.
This is so dangerous. Look at all the active lurks on the map right now.
Yep.
Westmelon's ready for it though. Like, so clued on. He must have heard him.
It's still going to take Lynn Vision a little while to be ready for this retake. Time's ticking away. Call Me Sue's down on 12 HP. Amelia at about half. All it takes is another good deagle shot in here from Accuracy, and that might just be round over. Oh, Sue gives away his position, but luckily, Accuracy strafes right into the crosshair. This is still going to come together for Lynn Vision.
Great recovery. Much needed as well. Lost Zaka on the cross there. Oh, have they got time? They don't have time. Oh my god. They didn't get the kid on the bomb, Jordan.
There was like 3 players with a kid.
That is the worst. The worst version of that I've ever seen.
Who was
I
on
have
the defuse?
not. I don't know, but that is one of that is a classic Asia CS play. Like, that is one of the worst coordinated defuses I've ever seen. All 4 players die in a game they should have been winning every day of the week. They bankrupt themselves. They've got no utility. And ATOX win the round and buy up next.
We'll see that on the Asian CS clip of the week tomorrow.
That might even make CS unfortunate, to be honest. Jesus Christ.
Someone's got to clip that one for us.
If it wasn't 2 AM here, I would be screaming my head off.
You know, Pilsy, sometimes you just, you know, they say you're going to either laugh or cry. I think in this instance, we're just going to cry. It's too far gone for laughter at this point.
I think it's hilarious, personally. I cannot believe that.
I guess, you know, it's a bit of the fatigue maybe starting to come into play as well. Dobu, he's got himself an opener. Accuracy's got another. I'm just wondering if that was Sue, like, on the defuse. Was it Sue on the defuse? Ooh, Zaka. That's a nice shot on Cabal.
I don't know, bro. You're saying a lot of words, but I just don't believe they can win anymore.
You've given up.
But they're putting this round together. Like, what is this game? This game is a legitimate goat rodeo. Oh, it's quick switches.
What's going on?
Oh, get me out. Make it stop. Someone, please. I can't take this.
Pilsky wants to go back to cartoon shooter. He's only been back here for 2 days.
Legitimately less chaotic than this game, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, fakes the plant. Dobu could still win it. He can get the plan here. Zaka is gonna not take the opportunity to walk forward. This is so winnable for Dobu.
Oh,
But Zaka hits that shot. Are you for real?
4K glass cannon.
I don't know what to say.
Zaka is well hung. Unreal. Like, they just lost that defuse, and the dude just glass cannons an AWP and does that. That is gangster.
I don't think either team is in a good mental state right now.
I don't think anyone watching this is in a good mental state. This has been one of the worst games I've watched in a while, but in the most entertaining way possible.
It is what it is.
Neither of these teams deserves to go to Dallas at this point. Let's just send the Huns.
Jesus. Where's Rare Adam? Why aren't they in this?
Luna and
Yeah,
EU,
Rare
bro.
Adam.
They
Cool,
were
Rare Adam
max
up.
chilling. They were eating some good food with the folks. Gotta respect it.
I'm watching that round back. Call Me Sue and Westmelon both had a defuse kit.
Yeah.
So it wasn't either of them. It's either on Amelia or Starry.
Alright, surely the game's gonna normalize from here, right?
I'm not a believer.
Nice nade onto Call Me Sue. ATOX looking to crunch mid through shelf and bottom mid. A little bit of boost up over the smoke.
Starry. It was Starry.
It was Starry.
And there's literally... Westmelon's literally standing next to him the whole time. He's literally standing next to him. He's holding onto a defuse kit.
So egregious.
There's no way. There's no way. What is that?
That is so egregious.
He's literally like face to face with him. You know how like you're in a smoke looking at someone? You could
Yeah.
literally have stabbed him with his knife.
Can literally smell him. ATOX working that mid control. There's the wrap smoke to try to kick off the A split. Blocked by the molly from Starry. He's looking to redeem himself after the incident.
I can only imagine he thought he had a kit. That's the only thing. But then, I don't know. Anyway, whatever.
It's
Let
around.
bygones be bygones. And ATOX are on their way into A. I don't know that they're going to be able to easily get this. It's a pretty decent setup, actually. Fall in vision. Zaka popping off. He's hitting everything. Boom! Off you go. On your bike. Don't let a little silly miss defuse warrior. We're Lynn vision.
Oh, bro. Like, Zaka is such a G, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know that guy has a lot of fangirls in China.
He's almost like taken that as a challenge. Like losing that round as a bit of a personal attack.
Yeah.
He's just dominating with the AWP right now. Like fair game if they throw that round and a 2v4, a 2v5 and then throw that defuse and they still win this game of 8 shit, like fair game. You gotta give respect.
Amelia. Good damage off of that grenade. Starry helping out as well. This is looking to be a pretty solid hold again for Lynn Vision. They might even somehow get a 7-5 out of this half with the 2 worst rounds I've ever seen on Ancient.
Legit.
I think those are probably the 2 worst rounds I've ever seen on this map.
Oh,
there
was that other really bad A after plant one in an Asia game that me and Mac did.
Oh, see, I didn't do it.
I think Mac posted it. I'll find it a clip, maybe in the break. It's a mid aggression from Lynn Vision note. Oh no, it's Zesta looking to contest it. Westmelon down bottom of B ramp. Dodging the flash. This is falling apart from ATOX. I genuinely...
How is it that ATOX is the more tilted team right now?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I genuinely don't really understand what they were trying to go for this round. Like, it's individual players running out of smokes when they can see all of the util from Lynn Vision. that indicates that they could be aggressive down mid and B ramp. And there's no like coordinated attempt to break that setup. It's literally just like individual players trying to run through.
I don't know what to say anymore. I'm breaking.
Smile and wave. ATOX creeping up shelf. We've missed the red room smoke. That's not good news. Oh, no, we haven't. Looked like it didn't go deep enough. Towards cave now. Starry blocking the approach.
Time running down now for ATOX. Gonna have to hit some nice entries here on this B site. Molly in. It's got to be go time. It's got to be go time. 19 seconds left here. MIQ will catch Sue in the back line, but Zaka. Well, Zaka is as Zaka does, and of course he's got his right-hand man in Starry there to lock it in. That is 7-5 at the end of the half. It's Lynn Vision somehow that have gotten through that with an advantage. Welcome back on into the second half between Lynn Vision and ATOX on what is the final map of this grand final. Winner of this goes the way of Dallas. Right now, it's kind of looking like it might be Lynn Vision, but we'll see how this pistol goes first before drawing any too significant conclusions. Dobu's position, fantastic. The headshots also, and that is going to get ATOX back on the right track.
Yeah, that's another red card for Lynn Vision. I've not cleared the corner there. Bomb dropped in CT spawn. They just get absolutely picked apart running through that tiny little choke point. Call Me Sue has not had the best game here. He won't continue to do very much of anything. ATOX win that CT pistol. They've reset the routers. They've reset the mental. And they're here to game.
Really. They have been resetting their router every halftime. I'm not sure what that necessarily is going to achieve, but at least they've started this one pretty nicely with that pistol. No investment, of course, from Lynn Vision. They didn't get the bomb plans down, so it'll be a nice, easy start to the half for ATOX.
Full save for Lynn Vision, not investing a single thing. MIQ's sitting on the ALT fund right now. Westmelon forcing out the util. Good man. It's minus 900.
Patient approach from Lynn Vision, isn't it?
It is bleeding out the util.
This is a nice looking hold. Just the MP9 dropping so far. MIQ with the goalies. He'd like to get it over the line. It's not a huge loss anyway if he were to die there, but does sort it out.
ATOX losing MP9 and armor and a few grenades. Be happy with that. Orb comes out for MIQ. It's a pretty nice looking gun round heading into round 15. 7 apiece. This could really go either way right now. We've seen pretty much everything that was possible so far this map.
Oh, that molly hasn't connected where it needed to.
Westmelon going to clear our middle for free, really. Almost goes down to the spray from accuracy. Great damage through the walls of Cheetah. Nade blows open the smoke. MIQ over here. Through the fading red room smoke. Able to find an opener. If he gets warmed up on this CT side, that's going to be great for ATOX. He hasn't had much impact yet.
Ooh.
Looking red hot on the AWP.
Yeah. That is a sign of things to come, then. It's going to be a tough one for Lynn Vision. MIQ quite active and mobile on this map. He likes to be all over the place when he's got that AWP in hand. Very hard to shut down. Lynn Vision are making their approach toward B. Cabal and Accuracy are pretty well set up to deal with this.
Whoa. He heard the ding. Oh, that's crispy for Westmelon. Great awareness. That sound cue allowing him to pick up Cabal for free.
Yep. And all of a sudden, ATOX not quite so well set up to deal with it anymore.
You can't lose a 3-on-5, surely.
Yeah. Call Me Sue, though, still going to have to make the cross with the bomb. That's what MIQ is watching for. He'll miss the shot. Not the second attempt. And it's going to come down to Westmelon to try to find some trades. He's got one. Can't quite land a second. Bomb plan at least there for Starry. Not even. Disappointment for Lynn Vision all around.
Just couldn't recover from losing those 2 picks to MIQ in the mid-round. Lynn Vision just not switched on enough, not well drilled enough. It cannot be just letting the CT side AWPer pick through a fading red room smoke and get kills that easily in a game of this significance. Fair bit invested into this one for Lynn Vision. They know they're maxing out the loss bonus now. Gonna wait out these initial mollies. Maybe look for this B timing.
It's not a bad start for Lynn Vision, almost getting up into that site, but as soon as the frags start to come down, it's all the way of ATOX. There's actually a lot of space taken by Lynn Vision for not a lot of kills, but looks like ATOX had that one on lock regardless. Amelia, he's all the way around the back as well. But for all the good that it's going to do...
Freebie onto MIQ.
Leonor, thanks. Or no thanks.
Throw it out of the map. Nice. I mean, he's just made... Taking, you know, 6-7 grand away from the CTs. Not bad.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Yeah, baiting your whole team.
Yeah. Baiting everyone. Everyone thinks Amelia's a girl. Amelia's not a girl.
It's a new Alistair.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
Noahs will know.
Noahs will know, but I guarantee you there's no Noahs right now. If you know, if anyone in the chat right now knows the event that everyone thought Alistair was a girl, you win a prize. Please DM PilskyCast on Twitter with the name of the event.
Doesn't want to die after time here. Or maybe he's just going to save the Galil. I mean, at this point, you may as well have just saved the AWP, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially the way Zach has been playing.
Guess he didn't really expect that to be a possibility, which is fair enough.
Yo, Westmelon's a top G.
Why
He's
do you say
taken that Galil and given Emilia his AK.
Mm.
That's my IG ult.
Well, I wouldn't be giving it to Call Me Sue at this stage.
Yo, calm down, buddy.
Pew, 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 pew. That's the sound of shots being fired.
Terrifying.
Yeah, not if Call Me Sue's shooting them right now.
Bro, he's already dead. Relax.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, had a very good second map.
We're not even casting. We're just hate watching at this point.
I am. This game I hate watching, and it's not just about one particular player. It's the whole game.
Yeah. Hey, it's normalizing now.
It is starting to pick up a bit.
Star's losing that spam battle to accuracy. He's been getting a lot of damage through these little paper-thin walls. A4's been coming in handy as well. He's been putting those extra bullets to good use, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, there's been a very steady approach from Lynn Vision on this T side, hasn't it? There's not been too many fast rounds at all.
Three players in the B side for ATOX. Smoke to block stairs.
Oh, sorry. Very nice onto accuracy. He gets another one onto Cabal as well, and I'm not sure that there's too much you can really do about that. Dobu, he was very patient. He almost got Zaka too. But two sublime entries from Starry. But ATOX should just be saving their guns here.
MIQ looking to see if he can keep it expensive. Get any exits on the way out. Westmelon needs an upgrade. Stat. See if he can scavenge something. I think that's an AK on the ground or an M4 over there. Come on, G. You deserve it. Yeah, there you go. Good on ya. On to 8. Plenty of money to reinvest here for ATOX. But they're going to go through a pretty big chunk of it heading into this round. And with Lynn Vision only losing one player there, their T-side money's building up. I think this is the T round that if they win it and break that CT economy, that could be them starting to look favored to win this series. Double smokes to bottom middle there from the CTs. And to bottom of B ramp. Dopey blowing open the smoke. Goes a little deep. Misses his opportunity. Definitely could have caught Amelia on the cross.
Oh, shot from Starry. He's activating.
He's on. Yeah. Huh. He's reformed since the incident.
Another twist and another turn in this series. If Starry comes online at the perfect time for Lynn Vision, that could be curtains for ATOX, but nice response from MIQ. Catching Amelia. Back to the 4-on-4.
Lynn Vision making their way back towards B. It's a retake approach from Cabal. ATOX re-clearing middle. Going to get a bit of a shelf flank going. And it could be well timed. It is. Easy one for Dobu.
Oh, he gets out as well.
Does he?
Starry.
Oh.
Yeah, Starry wanted to have a bit of a look in the mid, decided better of it.
I wanted him to. Cabal and Dobu turtling in the back of the side here. They know they've got the numbers. It's a great entry from Call Me Sue, though. Evens that up. Flank coming in from MIQ with the AWP, though.
Zesta wants to have a look. Saka progressing, ready for the fight. Call Me Sue's got an important kill. He's actually starting to come online now as well. He was 3 and 12 before. Zesta can't quite catch Zaka, who actually doubles down. Dobu and Zesta falling. And then Vision will push it through to 9 apiece.
Yeah, they break ATOX's money in that round as well. Bit of a lineup for Zaka. They get through that round with a fair few guns. T-Money's looking fantastic now. Attack timeout for ATOX. They're actually in a bit of a pickle now, Jordan. This is going to be a tough game for them to win on the CT side, just scrapping these buys together. Round to round. Going to be pretty much a full save here.
Gonna have to be.
They are definitely not favored to win this game anymore. This should be a pretty clean anti-eco for Lynn Vision. They've already got a lot of money in the bank. It's going to be even better than this. Probably 2 or 3 buys on the T side in the back pocket, and then the loss bonus is going to start kicking in for ATOX. Even after this round when they bar... Okay, what's happening here? We're getting a hero rifle. Interesting.
Well, I guess kind of in line with the methodology of ATOX, like I was talking about earlier. They like to take the more aggressive route. See if Dobu can get up to any kind of shenanigans.
Nope.
Answer's no. I've actually seen that a little before from ATOX, where they buy 1 M4 into the round, and it often goes like that.
I mean, it's really bad news for them this time, because they've significantly weakened their buy in round 20 and not really done any damage to the T-side economy. Like, that's just had no impact on the game at all. In fact, accuracy has almost had more impact with a USP sitting into CT spawn. Cabal may save this AK. That could actually be huge. If he can save this AK and drop that over to Dobu, it's going to really make up for the M4 purchase. But Lynn Vision is closing in. See how hard they're going to hunt this.
Smellin is ready for him.
Beautiful.
Easy kill.
Yeah, Dobu's broke. 2.4k going into a gun round that they really have to win. They have very little room for error. 9k on Call Me Sue. Like, oh, this is a cursed game for ATOX now. On the CT side.
It's a cursed start to the year, if that's going to be the case. 3
these
grand finals,
yeah.
3 second places.
I mean, these are just the really difficult games to win from this position on the CT side. Like, you have very little room for error. You have to win so many gun rounds in a row without taking too many losses. Aggression into A main. Call Me Sue. He's going to get caught. That's going to work well for ATOX. That's the exact kind of start that they need. Smoke to
Round's
red room.
not done. Indeed. Lynn Vision going to look to clear out middle. There's not a whole lot happening there for ATOX at the moment. Bit of toing and throwing as well from the CTs. Dobu bit back and forth. Picks up middle. It's not a bad spot to be in with an MP9. If he's going to have to go and retake the A site, maybe not quite as much, but holding red room wouldn't have been too bad.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why Dobu's playing these kind of angles with an MP9.
It just seems like he's not sure where he wants to be.
Yeah, it's not the position you really want to be with an MP9 here, unless he can dig himself in there and they actually wrap through Temple side, in which case he's read it well. Zesta to take first contact here. MIQ is still dug into Donut. Lynn Vision are really taking their time here, but they haven't dislodged any of the CTs. 20 seconds on the clock. How have they gotten away with that?
Still not done yet. MIQ having a bit of a look in from Donut. Has he been mollied off? He has. Cabal's here as well. Quickly from CT spawn, but couldn't quite get there in time to deny the bomb plant. It's 2-on-2. It's still doable, but now with MIQ being lost and Donut being taken by Lynn Vision, this seems a little far-fetched for Cabal. Lynn Vision, they should be going to 11. He could maybe sit the defuse. If he would have sat the defuse right there, he might have actually won the round. I don't know that. Well, he doesn't have a gear, that's the thing. But Lynn Vision not peeking it either way. Westmelon, he goes down. Round is over anyway, and Lynn Vision are indeed going to go to 11.
I mean, Cabal knows that if you don't have a kit, you don't sit the defuse. You know? But that's not actually essential knowledge to qualify for IEM Dallas, it turns out.
Yes. Well, I don't know. He should have taken a leaf out of Starry's book. It's just like, hit that defuse and turn your monitor off. Just, you don't have to worry about it.
I actually can.
It's 50-50, right? Like, it either defuses or it doesn't.
That's true. I actually cannot believe that Lynn Vision won that round. Like, man disadvantage with the A main aggression, and it's a 3-man setup inside of the A side. ATOX are in all the right positions, and they get folded. Like, how on earth does that happen?
Just CS things.
Another buy from ATOX. Down to 6 grenades at 1 minute 30. That is not good news. Pretty distinct util and slight weaponry advantage in favor of the T's here. Lynn Vision on the verge of qualifying for another international event. Call Me Sue's going to be heading back to NA real quick to fist bump all his boys.
True.
Molly in towards Cheetah. Just a slow crawling T side for Lynn Vision. So much pressure on the shoulders of ATOX, and they seem to be crumbling on the side holds. They've re-cleared middle again and rotated to the right side, but they need to be able to hold the hit.
Two players ready to contest shelf. Lynn Vision having to split their forces to try and defend that. Zesta's going to fall.
That's such a huge kill.
He's not 100% aware of Dobu's position, though. So if there was a call to go maybe back to A or something like that, could be problematic. I mean, look, there's still a chance that Dobu can even find a timing. He's going to probably have to win this round, because I don't know how that defense is going to go on the site itself. It's just MIQ and Cabal back over toward Long. Nothing going the way of ATOX here. Dobu has prepped his way into Cheetah. He will get himself one, but that is not enough. Which leaves Cabal alone, and only really a dream here in the 1v3.
It's just not winnable. Lynn Vision's giving him absolutely nothing. Dallas point. 1 round away here for Lynn Vision. Gone from being a team that people questioned why they were even invited to the Asia Minor when there's better Chinese teams to be attending, to now kind of looking like the top dog in China again. Got Starry back on the books. And it's far from perfect, but, you know, there's promise there. Last chance for ATOX to avoid this grand final curse they're developing. Nice little boost position for MIQ. Molly dropped to disrupt, but this is all just util pressure from Lynn Vision on that A side of the map, trying to draw out a reaction, trying to draw out some rotations.
Yeah, I was honestly hoping we were going to get a fast round from Lynn Vision. feel like the perfect round to kind of pull it out in. They've got some to play with, but they just, again, go back to what you've called it, the slow sort of crawling style. You know, it was fast in the beginning with all that util getting tossed onto A, but no real commitment either way.
The thing is, like, this kind of style in a high-pressure game like this, like a last map of a grand final qualifier, it can be very difficult to defend. Like, it can force out a lot of... It can create a lot of unforced errors from the CTs if they can't handle that pressure. They can lose their focus after a long series. Like, it can be an extremely effective way to play. And it's not really something that you can quantify unless you've been in the server yourself and you know how that feels to play against this kind of style.
Zesta for 2. Maybe the game's not quite done just yet. Westmelon will be able to trade that one back down, but there is still more work to do for Lynn Vision. There's Westmelon that's going to have to do it. Flash forward. That's nice from Azaka. Somehow they both get out of there alive, the Lynn Vision players. We've got to keep an eye here as well on Starry as he tries to work his way in the donut. No time to play with. He's getting backstabbed, of course. That's accuracy. 10 seconds to plant. It's all on this frag in the donut. They're not going to get the chance, surely. And Lynn Vision can't get it done yet.
It's not pretty, but it's the round for ATOX. No communication. Like, it seems so hectic. Cabal's just got his knife out, jumping into donut when there's a T stomping up there. Accuracy is either not said anything or clearly Cabal is not listening.
Comms are out the window.
Much better buy this time for ATOX, though, compared to what they had in the last round. 2 in a row on the CT side. Very doable to force overtime.
Yep. Still a lot of purchasing power, though, for Lynn Vision. Starry's charged his way into Cheetah and taken that.
We've missed the donut smoke. Red room
I do
smoke
not want to
clears.
talk about it.
Nah. Dobu is just jiggling mid as a result. Like, he's meant to be denied info here, but instead he can see absolutely everything of the cross and mid. You've got Zesta deep in A main, so there's no reason to rotate off B here for ATOX. You've still got a lot of util as well to try to stop this execute. It's being forced out, though, at about a minute, so starting to run a little drier. Dobu's bringing more over. He's juggled a smoke. Great spam through for Cabal. Starry's going to go down early. And look at this flank from Zesta. He's got mid on a light contain. Crossfire with Red Room. This is such a well-worked round for ATOX.
Yeah, this is very bad news for Lynn Vision. Zesta's got himself 2. Once again, big step up in a crucial moment. And Lynn Vision are going to gamble their way towards A, but it is wishful thinking that they're going to get past Dobu. Behind the boxes. It's a nice spot to play. AK, he can just dance around and, yeah, provide time for his team to come rotating across. That's now 11. And we are poised to go towards overtime. There's not a huge amount of cash for Lynn Vision.
Yeah. Westmelon, Zaka, Call Me Sue, all pretty broke. Tack timeout. Last one for Lynn Vision. To try to put something together here. ATOX starting to adapt to this slower style. There's a lot of tells from Lynn Vision. The pacing has been very similar. And the response for ATOX is to get more aggressive on the A side of the map. Get some active flanks going. Re-clear mid in the mid round. And just anchor down those sites. Really, really powerful when the T's are active on one side of the map and then your anchor on the other side gets active, takes space so that the T's have no contingency in the late round, especially when they don't have an active lurk in play. It's not like Lynn Vision have been setting someone up in Red Room or anything like that. It's very much just been pretty one-dimensional play on the T side. All right, attack timeouts come through. Galil drops across just to give rifles to everyone. Can ATOX hold on here? For the first time in a while, they've got a better buy than their opponents to fight for this game with. It's once again another slow one from Lynn Vision. Anticipating that aggression, keeping a much closer eye on A main, where ATOX have been quite active in the last couple of rounds.
Definitely no guarantee for ATOX though. Spam in there from accuracy is not connecting onto too much. Mid starting to be worked by Lynn Vision. There's going to be a pop flash into the donut, which will force Zesta away. Slowly but surely, Lynn Vision are taking that map control.
That's a much better info denial on the side of Lynn Vision, keeping the rotations very honest at this point. There's the wrap smoke in for the A split, but Lynn Vision are anything but decided on what to do. This is so critical. Starry with low HP. He's been spammed through the wood wall. ATOX getting active. Westmelon's disconnected.
No, what?
Starry's got two, though.
Ooh, this is absolute cinema right now. Lynn Vision, can they do it? They've got 4 players still alive. So it's a 4-on-3, now a 3-on-3. Don't mind the HUD.
Zach has gone down in red room. It is 25 seconds. ATOX are over-rotating back to B. They've given up the A side. Dobu's playing retake from Temple. There's the smoke into CT. Can the bomb cross?
Yeah, I mean, certainly 18 seconds. They've got the time that they can play slowly. The bomb tossed over to Amelia. He'll get that plant down. And Westmelon has no option but to watch from the sidelines. I can't believe it. In what could be the final round of this map.
They can still win it.
Will be heard on his way into Red Room. Call me Sue behind the boxes. Has to deal with Dobu if he makes his way out of Temple and does so effectively. It's the beginning of the end now for ATOX, Zesta and Cabal. There'll be a smoke down for the bomb. Zesta wants to cross in on there, but it's Cabal that actually has the defuse kit. Nobody peeking yet for Lynn Vision. Starry catches Cabal. Zesta's run out of time. Lynn Vision, they're going to do it, even despite the circumstances. It's a 13-11. Who needs Westmelon when you've got Starry? And that is Lynn Vision booking their ticket to Dallas.
There's no way they should win that round. Starry is 30 HP.